Here we go to kick off an evening matchup on this Wednesday night for the under-18 AA Toros taking on Oshawa, and the first possession goes down the ice for icing. Connor Cole now to take this draw off to the left of Baker. Face off, deep in the Oshawa end, gets won by the Toros, and it's Ryan Bowden's shot on net. There's his first stop for Baker, who's in goal for them tonight, and it'll be Brett Foreman at the other end. Toros coming off a 1-1 tie versus Ajax, and a victory up in Kingston on the weekend as well. Only 5 more games left in the regular season, including this one. That goes down the ice. It's going to be a rolling puck on net, where Foreman's going to steer it off to his right for Riley Dennis. Dennis back over here to the side for Borden, who tried to move it in. That's up through center, and now a chance here for Simon Smith to try and get to that loose puck behind the goal. Big hit in behind the net, trying to get it out of his own end. And that's Blake Smith on the other end to try and do something here with it. Jack Taylor puts that back in behind the Oshawa end on the right side. The first of back-to-back meetings. Oshawa will come to Clarington on Saturday, and that's a nice glove hand save there by Baker to keep this one at 0-0. Face-off is won by Oshawa on their own end. Trying to get there was Blake Smith. Up through center. Flipped out there by Marina behind the net. From behind the goal, there was Taylor to backhand it around for Strumanikovsky. Strumanikovsky in that right corner tried to flip it out. Got it over there for Tyus Salter. Salter is going to knock it down here for Spencer, who puts it back in. From their own end, Strumanikovsky sends that one down the ice, and it's going to go for icing. Edwards is going to take this draw off to the left of Foreman. From behind the goal, they started out. Cooper Hodgins from behind his own net takes the hit. Right back in behind the set. Mancia tried to throw that up in front. Taken away here by Cameron Ryan out of his own end. Cam Ryan reaches up over the line to try and shoot this. He puts it back in behind the goal. Taking a hit in behind on the right side. Trying to throw it up in front here for Shaw, who's behind the net, to try and help out in behind the goal against Cameron Ryan. They try to get it back here for Hodgins and couldn't get it. The pass out in front there for Cameron Ryan was out of his reach. Still loose to try and get it back here to the left side. From behind the goal, they'll backhand this way. Off to the corner, gets kept in by Cooper Hodgins from the line. Hodgins tried to go with it, flipped out of the zone, not out. Good job by Hodgins, but now it comes free out of the zone and down the ice. Back into the left corner now. Taking a hit in behind the goal there. And keeping it in the Oshawa end. That goes over the stick at the line and comes out. Backhanded over here through the neutral zone. Back here now for Hodgins. He sees the pressure on there by Chung as he gets away from him. Over here now for Shaw, but it was out of his reach. From their own end, there was Whalen trying to do something here with it. Cooper Hodgins with a late pass up there for Aiden Desprez. Desprez dumps that in. It's a cut there by Baker and held on to. And now that we're on that topic, we should explain what was happening up in Kingston. The one that was wearing Liam Murphy's blue jersey was actually Aiden Desprez and not Aiden Howard, so my apologies on that. I wasn't informed on who was wearing that jersey, so I just took a guess on that and thought it was Aiden Howard, but Howard was actually sick in that game and wasn't playing. That was Desprez, who was wearing Murphy's jersey up in Kingston. Borden putting it behind the net there for Connor Cole. They'll start it out here for Oshawa as they bring it in. Up over the line with a drop pass, and he's bringing it up over the line. Shot left, pad stop by Foreman as he kicked it out and fires it away for Jackman. Up over the line comes Connor Cole as he's going to tip it in. Trying to pick up this loose puck in behind the net on the left side. He'll walk it out with a shot from Jackman, block it away by Baker. Tyus Salter now to the other side. Here's a shot through screen by Taylor, scooped up by Baker. Simon Smith now to take the draw deep in the Oshawa end, off to the left of Baker now. Taken away here by Oshawa as they lead it in. Stripped off the puck here on the other side and brought it up over the line. Here comes a chance for a shot. Quick glove hand stop there by Foreman as he flashes the leather and keeps it out with his best save of the game so far. Face-off gets won by Oshawa right on net and stopped there by Foreman. Another face-off that's off to his right from behind the goal now. Trying to walk this out in front there from behind the net there was Liam McGlynn. McGlynn takes us away on the other side to try and tip it away. That's up through center, gets knocked down as Struminikoski tried to bring it in. Struminikoski, that is coming in offside. Face-off is getting one, Struminikoski's bringing it in. Struminikoski took that backhand in behind the net, trying to drop it back here to the line now for Borden, who can't control it. He holds it in there from the line and pushes it off to the right side. From behind the goal, trying to set this up in front from behind the net. Here comes a chance now to try and set it up here for Struminikoski. It goes back for Borden instead. Borden's shot gets blocked, but he gets it back again. Ryan Borden goes off to the right side to try and throw it up here for Blake Smith, who keeps it in. Here comes a chance now back up the other way for Oshawa. That's a drop pass, and he's bringing it in, but good job to come back there on defense by Struminikoski to break it up. On the left side now, Struminikoski trying to win the battle. He'll move it away and flip it out through center. Simon Smith coming after the puck here on the other end. Dumped in by Oshawa right into the corner. From behind the net goes Salter, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off is off to the right now of Foreman, trying to win this draw. Wins it and dumps it down the ice. That'll kill off time on the penalty as Baker stops that and leaves it off. Oshawa start this from their own end. With a pass here to the other side, it was a head contact penalty, and it only got 2 minutes out of it. Here comes a chance to bring it in here for Hatfield, who can't shoot that puck. Taken away by Toros and dumped down the ice. Right back into the Oshawa end. From behind the goal goes Spencer now after it. Spencer from behind the net sees the pressure on by Shaw. Now moves it away for Mancia. Mancia up through center. Tried to dump it in. Over there with Spencer as well. That gets slapped down the ice and back. Right back where it came from. Some good penalty killing here so far for the Toros. Not allowing Oshawa to reach the offensive end. The lead pass is going to get broken up by Aiden Desprez, who dumps it in. From behind the net there goes Connor Cole after it now. Cole is going to leave it from behind the net. Taken away here by Oshawa. Overskating it to start and now brings it in. Here comes Mancia up through center, up over the line. He'll have it swept away off his stick. Kept in here from the blue line though. Right there from the side and just fired over the glove hand of Foreman. Kept in by Spencer with a shot on net. It goes in wide of the goal. Tip down. Toros get it and send it the length of the ice. Right back in behind the Oshawa end. 25 seconds left to go on the penalty as Oshawa start this from their own zone. Spencer with a backhand pass. Trying to find it. Here was Struminikoski up over the line. Slaps one on goal. It's kicked off to the left by Baker. Going down the ice. Back into the Toros and no icing. From behind the goal it goes. Chung is trying to dig this puck out here from behind the net and set something up. Walking out from behind the corner now. Right at foot. That centering pass by Chung is broken up. Over here to the side. Right in front of the goal. Steered aside by Foreman. Captain here from the line by Fox and his shot got blocked. Here comes a chance for Blake Smith to try and get away. Smith is bringing it up over the line with a drop pass for Struminikoski. From behind the goal goes Struminikoski after it. It's on that right side to try and get it out back here for Riley Dennis. Dennis puts it off to the corner now. Riley Dennis held that in from the line as they try and keep it on that left side. Coming away here from his own end. Drop pass from Chung to the other side. Shot! Got there. Stopped by Foreman with a left pad stop. Toros have killed off the first penalty. Here comes a chance now for Simon Smith to try and get around the defender. He's off to the left side to try and throw it up in front. The 5 games that the Toros have left are going to be 2 against Oshawa, 1 against Belleville, Northumberland, and North Durham to round out their schedule. Cameron Ryan goes for the hit in the left corner now. Knocked down here by the Toros. Taylor from center, who puts it in. Here comes a chance now. Aiden Howard out there. That gets slapped down the ice. And that is going to go for icing. Face-off is off to the left now of Oshawa. Kept in here by McGlynn from the line. Shaw trying to walk it out here from the left corner. Behind the net it goes. Captain here by Hodgins from the line. Trying to throw this one in front of the goal with a wraparound. Out in front it goes back to the line for McGlynn. From their left corner, trying to win the battle over here. It's kept in by Aiden Howard from the line. Right in front of the net it goes behind the goal now. Hodgins waiting for a pass back to the blue line. It'll be Howard again from behind the net to try and start things. Along with Shaw coming in here. Push behind the net for Cameron Ryan, who can't get to it. Slap down the ice past McGlynn. And that'll go for icing. Connor Cole now to take this draw off to the left of the goal. Here from the side, trying to dig it out there was Jackman as well. Logan Jackman from behind the goal trying to do the damage. Taken away here by the Toros. Back here to the line now for Riley Dennis through a screen. That gets blocked. From behind the goal there was Mancia trying to do that puck here. Coming around the other side here for Oshawa. Knocked down by Connor Cole at center. And put right back behind the net. Here comes a chance to throw it up in front. Oshawa saw that chance coming and broke it up. From behind their own goal to try and slap this around on the left side. Walking out and can't stuff it in from the left side of the net. Around the boards, it gets kept in by Riley Dennis with a shot on net. Right to the front of the goal. They're trying to bang away at that loose puck as Connor Cole out in front of the net. And Baker is going to cover it up here for a face-off. Face-off is coming off and won by the Toros in a shot that's just getting it tipped in wide. And covered up here by Baker. Connor Cole wins that draw cleanly. And there's a shot by Taylor that's going in wide from the line. Taylor trying to keep this in here from the blue line. Right in behind him is a shot on net and caught out of the air by Baker. Simon Smith now to take the draw off to the left of the Oshawa end. Wins it cleanly back for Taylor. Pushing it off to the left side now. Back here for Taylor again. And that pass is in the feet. Trying to find it there was Salter up through center. From behind the goal, it's behind the net now. And it's Taylor trying to dig away with Simon Smith as well. Up through center, hit the skate there of Simon Smith, and we're getting a penalty. This will be the first Toros power play. As Oshawa are going to touch this up with Whalen. That's going to be another head contact penalty, so the same as what the Toros got on that first penalty of the game. And it's going to go to Chung, number 17. Face-off is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Off to the side now. Here comes a chance to keep control of it. He'll walk it out from the face-off circle and shoot it. Stopped there by Baker. Still loose from the side. Jamming it in. And another nice stop there by Baker from the right side of the net as he came back across. Cooper Hodgins keeps it in. Toros putting the pressure on. Baker so far doing his job in the Oshawa end. That gets slapped down the ice and back into the corner. Stopped from behind the net by Foreman, who's going to leave it behind the goal. Going to take his time. Move it up here for Connor Cole out of his own end. Cole brings this up over the line to try and get around that defender. He takes it behind the net. Connor Cole waited for a pass out in front. Taken away by Oshawa. Sent the length of the ice. Foreman's going to stop it behind the goal now. Keeping it from behind the net. They're going to start this out with a lead pass. Got it up through center, and here comes Simon Smith through center ice. Up over the line to try and get around Mancia. Puts it around the other side. Cooper Hodgins keeps it in. Hodgins. 50 seconds left on the power play. Still a lot of time left to work with it. Hodgins picks it up. Off to the left side from the face-off circle. The shot hits a skate. Desprez trying to dig it out from the left side. Back here to the line for Shaw, who pushes it off. Shaw, the pass out in front here for him, is broken up and sent down the ice. Foreman is going to drop this back in his own end and drop it for Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins tried to get this over here for Tyus Salter now. Salter is going to bring it in up over the line and reach the offensive zone. Tyus Salter with a drop pass. That's going to get picked up here from center now by Jack Taylor. Taylor to the other side. They're going to try and move it in. Cameron Ryan takes a pass and brings it up over the line. Over here now for Shaw. Went over his stick, but Taylor's behind him. 3 seconds left on the power play. They're going to try and take a shot on it. Taylor's shot is going in wide on a redirection. Kept in here by the Toros, Zoe on the left side. Trying to get around Edwards from behind the net. Leaves it for Aiden Desprez. Desprez trying to jam it out in front here for an opportunity, and it gets jammed in by Cameron Ryan out in front of the goal after a couple whacks away at it. He finally beats Baker to make it 1-0. It's going to be no goal as it was poked in after the whistle, I guess, so we still stay at 0-0. 1:33 left to go here in the first period. Back here to the blue line. Shot by Riley Dennis is going in wide, bouncing it in front, and Baker, aware of that, covers it up. Clean win. Back here to the line for Ryan Bowden. A shot redirected, and a right pad stop there by Baker from behind the net. Trying to set it up here. It goes back to the line for Dennis again. Walking out is Jackman, a shot. He fired it in wide to the blocker hand of Baker. Another slap shot that's going in behind the net. We are approaching last minute of play here, period number 1. And now we've reached it. Ryan Bowden trying to keep it in there. It'll come free from center. Bowden couldn't get to it. That gets slapped down the ice. Back into the corner. Foreman lets Riley Dennis take it from behind the goal. He gets met by Hatfield behind the net. That's a big opportunity here for Jackman. Almost turned over, but he got it back. Jackman sees the pressure on and drop passes for Ryan Bowden, who takes a hit in behind the goal, and Riley Dennis will fire it around. Stromanikovsky off the boards, but we're getting a penalty. And this one will come for slashing. Face-off is off to his right. Cleared away by the Toros and sent down the ice. Baker will stop it. And as he sees an oncoming Toro, he's taking no chances and covers that up. Face-off is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Kept in here from the line. Off on that right side to try and hit that puck out of their own end. 5 seconds left to go here in period number 1, and that's going to about do it for this first period. These two teams are going to go to the second period tied at 0. Face-off is won there by Toros in their own end, and that's Cooper Hodgins firing it away. Up here for Cameron Ryan to try and get it out of his own end. He'll flip it up to himself. Taken away here out of their own end. Cameron Ryan trying to stick here through center. That's in offside as he touches it up. From center, going to try and dump this in the zone. Right in on goal from Whalen as it goes behind the net as Foreman tries to play it around. Up through center, gets knocked down here by Antoniak. Antoniak is there again to try and put it back into the Toros end. From behind the goal, he's trying to get here to the other side for Shaw. Dumping it down the ice. 35 seconds left to go on the penalty to the Toros. From behind their own end, he's going to start it out. Leading it up through center comes Chung through center ice. Chung, a shot is going to get blocked. Gets it back again. Drops it back to the line. It goes wide of the net. Coming around the other side to try and keep it in. That pass out in front is going to miss. Kept in here from the line by Antoniak with a shot. Redirected. And stopped there by Foreman. Stop is off to the right of the Toros end. Trying to get this back on the right side. Coming around the boards, he's going to get kept in here by Oshawa. It's on that left side to try and dig it out of his own end. It got kept in there from the line, now trying to get it out. Good job there by Grimley to keep that in. Gormley trying to hold it in at the line. Walking it out. Trying for the pass at the side, and Oshawa have opened up the scoring on that redirection out in front of the net from the left side, and it's a 1-0 Generals lead. Face-off is won here by Oshawa. Trying to get here, slapped away by Gormley, who dumps it down the ice, back into the corner for icing. Face-off is off to the left of the Oshawa end. Big hit in behind the goal to try and pick it up. Simon Smith, turnaround shot, Stromanikovsky can't get it through. Simon Smith tried to get it here on the other end, taken away by Chizen. Tipped away through center as that's going to get flipped in against Maruna behind the net. Maruna from behind the goal now for Oshawa. Right to the net, steered off to the left by Foreman. Toros get control of it and move it out. They get a chance to try and bring it in here, up over the line to try and get through. That was trying to get kept in here by Riley Dennis, but poked past him. Another big hit there at the left side of the net. Taken away by Oshawa with a lead pass. Got it up there for Hatfield. Trying to dump this one on net. It goes wide of the stick of Foreman. And we're going to get a whistle. Face-off is off to the right of the Toros end. One near by Oshawa. Shot in net by Spencer is in wide and over the net. Trying to get to this loose puck here to the side. Taken away here by Toros through center. Trying to get around the defender of Spencer behind the net. Hit him behind the goal. Trying to do something here with it. As they're going to scoop it away here for Oshawa. Trying to flip it out. Good job to knock it down here from center. Over here to the side for Connor Cole, who pushes it away. Here comes Taylor after it on that left side. Trying to win the battle, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off is off to the left now of the Toros end. Trying to keep it in here at the side. The face-off that's off to the left of the goal. Here comes a shot. Whistled in wide. Coming around the other side and gets kept in here by Antoniak. Backhand to the net. Stopped by Foreman, and he'll cover it up. Face-off is off to his right from behind the goal now. Trying to slap it around here was Ryan Borden out of his own end. He'll flip it up into his own bench and out of play. Face-off gets won by the Toros. Putting it behind the net, trying to get it away. That late pass through center. He's trying to get around Antoniak. From behind the goal now. Trying to look back here to the line. Here comes a chance for Ryan Borden over here to the side. Slap shot. That's going to be a right pad save by Baker from behind the net. Goes Aiden Howard. Taken away here by Oshawa out of their own end with a pass. Up through center. They're going to knock this down. And it's going to be Antoniak putting it behind the net. Trying to get this from behind the goal now. Trying to win the battle from behind the net. Coming around the side for Cameron Ryan. He's not going to get it out. Spencer will. Here comes Cameron Ryan now, but couldn't go with the puck. Pass is broken up here from center as they try and bring it in. Coming up over the line with Chung. He'll put it behind the net and ring it around. Whalen is over there to try and keep it in. Gormley is right back here to pick up this puck. Sees an open lane and flips it away. Got it up there for DeColey and couldn't shoot it. Here's Maruna. Shot way over the mark. Went to pick the right side top shelf and missed. Trying to get this out of their own end and they'll clear it away. All the way down the ice back into the Oshawa end comes Gormley now. Gormley will fire it away. Tipped up here by Chizen and out of the zone. Here comes Chizen again with a drop pass from Maruna. Coming around the side here, it's an opportunity now. Right in front of the net. Shot! Stopped by Foreman. Rebound! It's poked in. And Oshawa have jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Face-off from center, won by the Toros. Turnover here and picked up by Mancia. The drop pass is off to the right. From behind the goal now, trying to jam it out in front. Tapped in here by Oshawa. Shot on net is stopped by Foreman. And then covered up. Face-off off to the left of the Toros end. Won by Oshawa, but the shot is in on net and going wide. Trying to jam this one in from the side, and Foreman makes a stop. Face-off now is off to the right of the Toros end. One here and slap back into the corner goes Ryan Borden after it. Borden from behind the net tries to elude the checker. He's trying to get it out of his own end for a couple, whacks away at it. Putting it back in behind the goal now. Tyus Salter coming after it here on the right side as well. From the right corner trying to backhand it out. Here comes a chance of the late pass that gets knocked down here by the Toros to bring it in. Shot on net is there and on goal. Gets steered off there by Baker. Now a chance here for DeCoelli to bring it in. He's not going to be able to shoot it, so it goes behind the net. Keeping that pressure over there was Connor Cole as they try and dump it away out of their own end. He's coming in up over the line with Jackman, but his pass is out of the reach. Tyus Salter from center now. Salter gets it over here to the side. They're going to look for another open pass here for Jackman. Logan Jackman tries to make his way through and had it swatted away from him. Jackman from behind the net. Eludes the checker who takes it behind the goal. Jackman back to the line. A shot on net. It's not going to get through. Kept in by the Toros, O'Reilly Dennis. Shot on net. Over the mark. Kept in here by the line by Taylor. Taylor walking it out from behind the goal. Up around. And he just missed on that opportunity. Jackman picks it up and slaps it around. Oshawa the chance to clear. Not out. Kept in. Shot on net is blocked. And now going to get taken away here by Maruna and dumped away. Up through center. Tried to get that loose puck here out of his own end. Maruna has control of it and drops it off. Over here to the side. It was out of the reach. As Quinn couldn't take that pass. On that right corner. They try and get it back to the line again for Quinn, but couldn't do so. Quinn gets it from the line. Over here to the other side. A shot is going in wide of the right post. Put back in behind the net again. Taylor trying to do the damage out in front. A pass out in front of the goal is broken up. Right in front, they're going to tip it away. And it gets knocked down here by number 44. Puts it back in the zone. Here comes an opportunity now for Taylor to flip it out. Up through center, it goes over the stick, and now that's Antoniak. Right back in their own end, Antoniak picks that up. Sees the pressure on by Aiden Howard and fires it around for Quinn. Going to get kept in here by Shaw. Shaw drops it off to the corner. From behind that left side. Howard couldn't control that bouncing puck as it gets sent down the ice for icing. Face-off is won by Oshawa on their own end. Gormley trying to get it over here to the other side. Over the stick of Strumnikowski and Blake Smith's on it. They're trying to get a shot through screen, but it gets pushed off to the side. Good job against Mencia behind the goal for Simon Smith now. Smith trying to walk out from the right side. Shot from the net. Tipped is going in wide from the left side. Coming around the net now was Blake Smith from behind the goal. Good job by Strumnikowski to spin off his checker. Strumnikowski then turns it over, but McGlynn keeps it in. Edwards from behind the net loses it. Simon Smith on it. From the right side, feeds Strumnikowski. Right in front! And they score! Simon Smith at the front of the net just gets it underneath the left pad of Baker. And the Toros are on the board. Face-off won by the Toros at center as they try and dump it in against Desprez. Up over the line. They're trying to get this out of his own end. Tipped out. Trying to get this up out of his own end, and that gets knocked down. Player gets knocked down. Here comes a chance for Whalen out of his reach. And that leads to Jackman in. Jackman trying to take this one to the net. Drop pass! Stopped there by Baker with a right pad save. Desprez along with Jackman from behind the net. Waiting for a pass out in front. Taken away by Oshawa, but not out of the zone. Kept in from the line. Ties Salto a shot. Going off the back end of the net. Onto the meshing. Jackman bats it away off the meshing. Jackman goes for the hit on the left side. Back here to the line. Here comes a chance now for Borden. He's not going to shoot. He'll move it to the side, though, as that shot gets knocked down by Jackman. Back to the line. Shot through a screen. Tippage is going in wide. Another chance now to clear. Not going to happen. All Toros now after making it a 2-1 game as Borden's shot goes in wide. Kept in here from the line behind the goal for Cameron Ryan. Cam Ryan with the loose puck drops it back here for Connor Cole. Connor Cole tried to get away from Fox and Fox stripped it away from him. Fox from behind the net will fire it all the way down. And that is going to go for icing. Face-off is behind the net is Cameron Ryan. Taken away here out of his own end is Chisholm. With a pass that's getting over the stick of Cooper Hodgins. Right in front, and they score. From the side of the net, that's going to make... No, it was stopped by Foreman. Oshawa was celebrating like they scored, but back the other way they come. Shaw went for the pass, and that gets broken up. Back here to the line now for Howard. To the other side. Shot. Stopped there with the left pad, this time at Baker. And now Quinn takes it away. Back in his own end is Aiden Howard to try and get it out. Picked up by Maruna. A shot is a right pad stop by Foreman. came up with a key save to keep this at a 1-goal game. From behind the net, Cameron Ryan flipping it out down the ice, and it goes for icing. Face-off is off to the left. Quick shot is getting blocked from in behind the goal. Picking it up there for Toros out of their own end. A lead pass is almost broken up there, and now brought in the zone by Antoniak. Simon Smith through center, drops it back to the line. Over here to the side for Simon Smith. Over here for Riley Dennis with a pass. Pushed back in the zone here by Mancia. On goal, taken away by the Toros. With a lead pass. That got broken up on the pass to Strumanikoski, who puts it in. Antoniak can't get it out of the zone against Blake Smith over here on the other side. Antoniak was going to turn this one over here for a chance to dump it in. It's going to go in wide of the Oshawa net, and getting over here for Antoniak again. Got it up and chipped away by Hatfield down the ice. Back into the Oshawa end goes Tyus Salter. Salter trying to get away from the defender, and he spins away right back in behind the net. Almost 2 minutes remain here in period number 2. That goes down the ice too far and goes for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Toros end as they try for that shot right off the draw. Gormley couldn't go with it. Here comes a chance to dump it in. Skating up through center, up over the line. He's going to try and make his way through with Aiden Desprez. Taken away by Oshawa as they try and dump it out. Good job by Desprez to keep it in. Up through center. That went over the stick there from center ice. Music came on a little bit too early there from behind the goal. It's going to be a turnover. Toros trying to take advantage with Connor Cole out in front and couldn't do it. Back here to the line though for Borden. Who had a shot. Is going in wide. Desprez couldn't tip. Jackman on the loose puck now. Logan Jackman trying to get around the defender. He loses it as that goes down the ice. And once again we get an icing call. Face-off is coming off to the right of the Oshawa end. Trying to push it behind the goal there for Cameron Ryan. Now he eludes a checker. Sees the pressure in behind. Walking it out there for Aiden Howard. Behind the net it goes. Howard will get this again from behind the net. Aiden Howard back to the line. A chance now for Liam McGlynn. Gets it to the other side. A shot to the net is just wide of the left post. Coming around the other side. Kept in here by McGlynn, who sends one to the goal. It gets knocked down. From their own end, it's an opportunity for Cooper Hodgins. Sending it in within the last minute of play of period number 2. Here comes Aiden Howard into the mix, trying to take it away from Maruna. It's a turnover. Here's a shot. Blocked away by Baker. Still loose from the side and taken away now by Quinn, who will backhand it. Not out. Good job to hold the line. Still keeping it in there. Now it's going to get taken away by Maruna with a pass to the other side for Cooper. Cooper takes a hit there by Liam McGlynn in the right corner. 25 seconds left to go here in the second period. Time for one more rush up through center here for the Toros. Trying to bring their way in is Shaw, and he tried his best to stay on side, but Cameron Ryan just went over the line. Face-off is won by Simon Smith, who dumps it in. Hard around the boards here for Riley Dennis. Dennis from behind the net gets it back here to the line for Jack Taylor. Taylor, a shot on net. It's going to go in wide for Simon Smith. Simon Smith trying to walk it out. Back in the line, a one-timer. That one final shot on the one-timer goes wide. The Toros were down 2-0 before goal by Simon Smith. Puts them at a 1-goal disadvantage to go to the third. Third period action from the Dell Park Arena as the Toros go into this third period down a goal. First shot on net is going in wide. Mencia gets it back to the blue line with a shot on net. Redirected in wide of the Toros end. Riley Dennis in a battle against Edwards on the left side. Edwards from behind the net gets taken down by Dennis. Kept in by Oshawa, but the shot is getting blocked. Kept in here from the blue line though. And that shot from the line is making it past Foreman. And it's a 3-1 Oshawa lead. 24 seconds into the third period, and Oshawa have regained their 2-goal lead again. Now at 3-1. Now for Tyus Salter, a tip pass. It's tipped in deep by Cameron Ryan that gets knocked down. Aiden Howard, drop pass shot. Just wide of the right post area. Back here for Salter again. A shot through the screen is wide. Hodgins is going to try and keep it in, but it'll get cleared away. Turned over to Cameron Ryan. A shot off the stick, up into the netting and out of play. Face off, a shot by Taylor is blocked away there by Baker. Taylor trying to keep it in there again. From behind the goal. Comes a chance to fire it around. It gets kept in here by Toros, and now Taylor tried to dump it back in. Knocked down here from center and flipped back in the zone by Aiden Desprez. Coming around the boards, it gets knocked down here at center by Borden, who tried to move it over. Picked off here by Oshawa, but it comes in offside. Face-off is won by the Toros in their own end. Borden coming after it here in his own zone now. Flipping it on that, it gets stopped there by Baker. Connor Cole trying to take it away on the left-hand side now. From behind the net, trying to win the battle from behind the goal. Borden is coming after it on the right side. Connor Cole trying to go after it here on the other end. Flipping it out of his own zone, and he loses his balance. Riley Dennis from his own end will flip it away. Went over the skate there as the Oshawa defender was coming back in. Jackman trying to win the battle against Fox on the left-hand side. Cut off by Connor Cole. Cole drops it back to the line for Tyus Salter, who's going to send one wide. Strumanikovsky's pass out in front isn't going to reach it. Here comes a chance now for Oshawa as they flip it away past Salter. Back into the corner, enough to go for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the left of the Oshawa end. Trying to win this draw back here to the line. Some good moves to pull it through the speed area, now tipped away. Here comes a chance to try and bring it in. He's coming up over the line to try and take a shot. Off to the side. Backhanded away against Strumanikovsky, now backhanded out. Here comes a chance up through center now for the Toros. Drop pass for Strumanikovsky with a pass that went over the reach of Simon Smith. Blake Smith's in behind him now. He gets taken off his feet there at the other side. Flip pass up through center now, ties Salter. Salter from center ice dumps it in on a backhand. Behind the net it goes. From behind their own net, Oshawa taking a hit there. Quinn going to try and help out. From behind the goal, Quinn will get it, but he'll get meat on that right-hand side. High up in the air, knocked down here by the Toros. Back to the line for Tyus Salter. Through a screen, it goes in wide. Taylor trying to keep it in, but it gets tipped right past him. From their own end. Here comes a chance now for Tyus Salter to put the brakes on. Salter gets it back here to the side as they look for an open lane. That pass was up there for Strumanikovsky out of his reach. Put back in the zone and knocked down by Tyus Salter. Another lead pass is going to squeak back into the Oshawa end. Isn't the game the Toros were expecting, as Oshawa is right near the bottom of the standings, but they're surprising the Toros on this night with a 3-1 lead here with 11 minutes left to go here in the third period. Here comes Shaw, trying to shoot it to the net and couldn't. Taylor gets it. Taylor a shot, hitting a stick, going up into the netting and out of play. Faceoff is coming off to the left of the Oshawa end. Winning it, back here to the line. Pushing it off to the side. Here comes a chance now for a shot from the line. Stopped by Baker. Liam McGlynn coming over here now. McGlynn trying to keep it alive. Put it behind the net. Coming around the side here for Ryan Borden now. Borden putting it behind the net as they look down in front. Good job to keep that in. Here comes a chance. Now for Aiden Howard to push it deep from in behind the goal. It gets set up behind the net for Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan puts it in behind the net. Here comes a chance to try and walk it out here from the left side. Good job by Shaw to walk away. Now a shot is getting blocked. And out of the zone it goes. From his own end. It's a drop pass here to the other side. Borden coming back after it in his own end. Hard off the boards and out over the stick of Cameron Ryan. Fox had control of it and couldn't go. Cameron Ryan dumps it in and goes off on a change. Trying to win this battle from behind the net. A man sitting out in front, and the pass isn't going to get to him as Baker sticks out the stick and covers it up. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Oshawa end now. Won by Oshawa on their own end. Here comes a chance to flip it away. That's knocked down there by Riley Dennis from the line, and now Oshawa pick it up and get an opportunity to clear. The late pass is knocked down by Logan Jackman. Jackman from his own end, back here to the line for Tyus Salter. Shot through a screen is stopped there by Baker. From their own end, Oshawa cleared away. Here comes a chance now to bring it in for Chong. Chong takes it in behind the net now. With a man on him, he gets away from him. Chong has Connor Cole on him to try and get that puck away. He got some help, gets it back to the line. Fox, a shot, is going in wide of the mark. Jackman coming after it now. Jackman is taken into the boards by Chung, but Chung falls as well. Up through center, they come on a backhand. Dumping it deep into the Toros end. From behind the goal there was Whalen to go after it. We're getting a penalty coming up here to Whalen for the hold in behind the net. As Foreman goes off to the bench for the extra attacker. And it's going to be a cross check actually, which is going to be the penalty call. Face off one, and Taylor tried to keep it in. Off to the side was Aiden Desprez. Back for Taylor again. Taylor isn't going to be able to shoot it. He'll get it back as he pushes it off to the left side down for Shaw. Shaw. Toros trying to click on their power play here and make this back to a one-goal game. There's a shot. Stopped by Baker. Still loose from the side as they try and jam it in. Oshawa find it and send it down. Foreman. Stopping this from behind his own net now for Taylor. Taylor sees a man on him and gets away, but now it's going to be a turnover. Here comes a chance. Shaw getting around Maruna up into the offensive end, but can't shoot it. Shaw from behind the net slaps it around for Taylor from the line. Taylor pushes it off to the side for Desprez as they try and set things up. Now it's back here for Taylor again. Right in front, one-timer. Not going to get through for Shaw. He'll pick it up here again. Behind the goal it goes. Now Shaw gets it. Shaw. And Shaw back here to the line. Hopped over the stick of Taylor and it's offside. Face-off is off to the left. Won there by Connor Cole as he moves it back here to the line. Got it over here for Simon Smith with a lead pass. Connor Cole tried to make it through. Here comes Simon Smith in behind him. Smith is bringing it up over the blue line now. He drops it back for Jackman, who tried to make his way through. Logan Jackman from behind the net will keep control of it, and he tries to set it up. Jackman pushed it off to the side and couldn't do anything with it. As he keeps it in there from the blue line from the center ice, here comes a chance for Blake Smith, who pushes it off to the left side. In behind the goal it goes. Trying to walk it out in front, it goes back here to the blue line. Here comes a chance for Hodgins, who drops it off. Shot, hitting a stick, going up and out of play. Connor Cole now to take the draw just off to the left of the Oshawa end, and Oshawa win it. From behind the goal, trying to win that battle from behind the net. Connor Cole trying to dig it free. Goes back here to the line for Cooper Hodgins, who held it in. Pushed in behind the net here for a chance. Right in front, over the stick. Here comes a shot on net, blocked away by Baker. Toros keeping possession, back to the line for Simon Smith. Smith can't shoot, drops it off to the side. A shot, stopped by Baker again. This time with a stick, and now gets cleared away by Oshawa. And that leads to a chance now for Mancia. Mancia, shot, hit the post in behind Foreman as they try and bat it down in front. It's right here from the side of the net as they're trying to jam it in. Taken away here by the Toros. Let out by Logan Jackman through center. Jackman dumps it in. Right on goal, it's going to bounce into Baker, who makes a stop. From the side here, Edwards with a pass. It's broken up by Stromanikowski. Pass! And stopped there by Baker on a one-timer. Back here to the blue line now. A shot from the line. It's going in wide. Off on the right side. Kept in here by Shaw to try and do something here with it. Couldn't do anything there. Salter gets hit into the boards from behind the net. Coming around the side. That'll get down the ice and go for icing. Face-off was off to the left there of... Off to the left of Baker. Trying to get it back here to the line now for Ryan Bowden. He pushes it off to the side, but it was over the stick of Jackman on the right end. To try and get it back here for Ryan Bowden again, and can't do it. Here comes a chance with a pass up through center, knocked down by Riley Dennis. He can't put it in up over the line. Here comes Jackman coming up over the line to try and cut through. Jackman had it and now lost it as he tried to set it up in front. Taken away here by the Toros and chipped out of the zone. Knocked down by Connor Cole. Cole and Jackman or Cameron Ryan trying to dig away at it. Riley Dennis' shot is going in wide. Coming around the side to try and get it out. It'll get flipped away. It's going to skip all the way on net and go behind the goal for icing. Simon Smith now to take the draw off to the right of the Oshawa end. Chipped off the boards by Oshawa and out by Quinn. Hard around the boards and out. It gets knocked down by an opportunity again off to the corner. Trying to move it off to the side there was Maruna. Maruna trying to jam it out in front. Couple whacks away and it gets stopped by Foreman. Face-off is won there by the Toros in their own end. Coming around the boards to try and tip it out. That's going to be an offside going to Oshawa. Face-off now is off to the blue line, backhanded away by Oshawa. Over here now for Tyus Salter in his own end. From his own zone, would move it up. Tipped away here by an opportunity by Aiden Howard from behind the goal now. Drop push Salter. Salter will push it around here. From behind the net, it gets an opportunity for Stramenikowski. Stramenikowski tried to make his way out of his zone with Maruna. Over the stick and brought in here by the Toros, Aiden Howard. Right in front! Just out of the reach of Stramenikowski to tip it. Captained by Tyus Salter. Shot on net is blocked off to the left by Baker. Trying to walk it out from the slot area now. Pushes it to himself. Stramenikowski's pass for Salter is broken up. Here comes a chance now for Quinn through center. Quinn is trying to race one right to the net as he tries between his legs to get stopped by Foreman. Up out of his own end with a lead pass knocked down here by Liam McGlynn. McGlynn brings it in. Drop pass is still loose here for Stramenikowski and Salter kept it in at the line. Stramenikowski keeps it in and flips it deep, but it got knocked down by Oshawa and sent the length of the ice. Once again, an icing call. Face-off is off to the right of the Oshawa end. Winning it back here for Ryan Borden. Borden tried to put it in behind the net here for an opportunity. Cameron Ryan was trying to dig as well to dig the puck out. Jackman, shot, scores! Logan Jackman scores to make it now a 3-2 game. Face out to be taken by Connor Cole. He'll run it back here for Ryan Borden with a lead pass. Up there out of the reach of Cameron Ryan, but he couldn't get to it. From his own end, it's dumped in by Riley Dennis. Right back in behind the net goes Connor Cole after it now. Borden tried his best to keep it in. Now a chance to backhand it and still 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's back to a 1-goal game after the goal by Jackman. Behind the goal, Foreman will stop it. Coming around the boards here. Trying to get it out here is Connor Cole on a backhand pass for Logan Jackman. Jackman brings it in. Trying to flip it here to himself. He had to make his way around the defender. Picked up by Oshawa and sent down the ice. That's going to be an icing call coming against the Generals. Jackman throws up the peace sign. He's got 2 in the game as he redirects that one past Baker to make it 3-3. There are 1:15 left to go here in the game, and Jackman out there looking for his hat trick, but the shot goes in wide and Baker steers it off. Cameron Ryan now behind the goal for Jackman. Trying to get around the defender. It's in the goal for Jackman again, back down low. Refit! They score! What a comeback here in Oshawa for the under-18 AA Toros as they've taken a 4-3 lead. Connor Cole with the eventual game winner right now as he took the pass from Jackman and walked it right out and stuffed it past Baker, and we're in a 4-3 game now for the Toros. Do you hear that ringing? That was the Toros answering the wake-up call as they were down 3-1 at point in this third period. But 2 goals and both by Jackman to tie things up at 3. And now Connor Cole has put them up 4-3, but Jackman, after getting the 2 goals, is going to serve 2 minutes. Off to the bench, to penalty box area for 2 minutes. And Oshawa sends Baker to the bench. It'll be a 6-on-4 for this final minute of play as Oshawa try and get a point out of this at least. Here's a shot, stopped by Foreman, and he'll corral it against his body. Right in behind the goal. Trying to clear that out. That's going past Spencer down the ice. This works to the Toros' advantage. They can just get it and dump it down right now with the killing off the penalty. Mancia up through center now, bringing it in. Here comes a chance, and it comes in offside. Face-off is one here from center. Edwards. Shot by Shaw on net. Is going in wide. He tried for it. He figured there was no real risk at that. If it missed the net, it wasn't going to be an icing. So he took a shot at it and just missed. Here comes a chance now for Shaw. Capped in by Oshawa. Here comes Antoniak with a shot going wide. Mancia comes off to the corner. 5 seconds left. Toes trying to hang on here. They're going to keep it in that right corner, and they're going to keep it over there to try and get the final buzzer, and they will. What a comeback here for the Toros, trailing 3-1 with only a couple minutes left in the game. Jackman scored to make it 3-2, and then a redirection tied things up at 3. Connor Cole finished things off right near the last minute of play, and the Toros are going to escape Oshawa with 2 points in the bank and keep their point streak alive. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.